So for the 90-90 split squat, essentially what we're going to do is set up in a similar position as a shifted RDL, which you likely probably have in your program. Okay, we shift our weight backwards, right? We tuck our pelvis like we're up against a wall, kind of like seated against a little bit of a wall. Okay, we're going to set our foot. And so what we're going to do is feel like we're kind of putting the gas pedal down with the ball of our big toe. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And in doing so, you're going to feel like your knees are going to want to come together. At the same time, you can kind of do that all at once, so the knees kind of come together. That finds that ball, that big toe a little quicker, and also supinates that ankle a little bit. So I'm going to kind of roll that ankle out a little bit, and I feel like I'm sitting on the ball of my big toe and almost inside heel a little bit. I'm going to shift, okay, and then I'm going to kind of bring this hip a little bit forward, very small amount, okay, almost like you're corkscrewing a little bit. So this hip's going to kind of come forward and down. So I kind of aim it in line with, I kind of taking my hip towards the toe of my big toe, or the tip of my big toe of the left side. So I'm kind of just dropping that down. Okay. And so from the side, like I said, so here's my angle or my point where I'm trying to bring this hip to. Okay. So shift way back, tuck. Okay. I'm getting my foot now. I'm shifting over. Okay, I've now lateralized a little bit, and now I'm going to drop that hip a little bit more forward. You can see that let's set that up a little bit. Okay, tuck. I'm going to, there we go. So now you can see, my knee is, things have shifted forward a little bit. My right hip is shifted back, keeping that position of that sacrum. So there, and now I'm going to come down. Okay, trying to manage that, almost like I'm trying to do a single leg squat, and then I'm going to take my leg back. Okay, and that's going to be the setup of the split squat. Okay, so we're going to tuck, set the foot position. We're going to bring. You can see the shirt change position. Now my hip is dropped. Okay, I can feel glute med. I can feel adductor. I feel hamstring. I feel obliques. Okay. And from here, kind of sit back a little bit. Okay. From here, I want to stay tall. So I want to keep that sense of the pelvis underneath. So I want to keep my head position in line with my sternum. Okay, and I want to drop straight down. Imagine you have a wall in front of you, and you're just trying to manage pelvis. And at that point, you're just trying to reach this hip to the floor as you sit down. So what that looks like is, from the side, it looks like I'm going to move like this, okay? Keeping the sacrum tucked underneath. Okay, so. Okay, so now I've shifted my weight back a little bit. I'm definitely on this heel more than anything. I need to take my leg off a little bit. I've got a lot of oblique, okay? And basically, I'm trying to drop straight down onto that inside heel, and I'm trying to reach that hip. So it feels like this hip is kind of curling up. I'm not trying to come down to it, I'm trying to bring the hip up. Right, now I've got no quad, got a lot of hamstring, a lot of adductor, and I'm loaded onto this inside heel, and then I'm going to drive my knee down like I'm driving a post into the ground. And I'm going to leverage my knee downward by, like I said, just leveraging my hips up by driving my knee into my heel. And it's hard. It's not going to be an easy little task here, so it might be a lot of body weight stuff until you kind of get the rhythm for it. Okay?